Hi guys! So I'm finally gonna do the question and answer video, and I just want to let you guys know that I got 936 comments, all containing anywhere between 1 and 6 questions. So this is going to take a long time, so I'm going to try to keep my answers short, sweet, and to the point. And I'm just going to start right away because there are so many. Like, I hope I can get through them all. So yeah, there's 2 pages. Okay. Anyway, so number 1. First one, would you rather have a boy or a girl? And also, this was before we found out that we were having twins. So, I guess in general, what if I would rather have a boy or a girl? Since I already have my girl, I'd rather have a boy. But now that we're having twins, I really am hoping for a boy and a girl. Or, you know, I love taking care of girls, so I personally would like 2 girls, but Drake really wants at least 1 boy. So, I mean, we're gonna be happy with any of the combinations. But we're really hoping for at least 1 boy. How is Lilia taking it? She's been really clingy. I think I've mentioned that before, and that's pretty much all that I know. Does Gabe know you're pregnant, and what does he think? Yes, he does know I'm pregnant. I told him a few days after I found out, and all he said was, well, I guess Lilia's gonna have a sibling. And then I told him that I was having twins, and he's like, well, not my problem. So he really hasn't had much of a reaction, but yes, he does know. Do you plan on having more kids? Not right away, of course, but in the future. Yes, well, okay. Now that we're having twins, I don't know for sure. Drake says that he's done, but I really want at least 1 more because I've always wanted 4 kids. But that just kind of depends on the whole situation. I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about, but after a few years after we have our twins and we have our life kind of settled, then we'll talk about maybe having 1 more. What is going on with Drake and his ex-girlfriend's pregnancy? A lot of you guys have been really confused about this. I mentioned this on Drake's channel in one of his videos. His ex was pregnant and didn't know if it was his or if it was the guy she cheated on him with. And as of right now, the status is that she had the baby and we are waiting to get the paternity results back, and if it is his, then I'll let you guys know. If it's not, then I'm not going to say anything. So as of right now, she had the baby. The baby's it was born on the 23rd, so the baby's about a week old. And we have not heard 1 single thing from her. She has not told us anything. We only know that she had him through mutual friends. So that's the status right now. Do you like yourself as a blonde, brunette, or a redhead? I really like myself as a blonde, but a lot of times I miss being a redhead. Would you consider a home birth, and what are your thoughts about a home birth? If I was having 1, I would definitely consider a home birth, but now that I'm having twins, I think it's just too risky to have a home birth. And I know that a lot of people do it and it is possible, but in my personal situation with twins, I'm not going to consider a home birth. But yes, I have considered it before, and I think it's a really good option for some people, but for me, I'm not really sure if I would be able to. Well, I mean, I know that I could do it, but I'm not really sure. It's not really like what I want to do. Like in my personal decision is that I don't really want a home birth. Are you excited to have another baby? Are you excited to have another baby? Yes, I'm excited. If you could, would you have used better protection? Well, I was on birth control and we use condoms most of the time, so I could have used more protection. And in a way, yes, I do wish that we did, but on the other hand, now I'm blessed with twins and I wouldn't trade them for the world. So what does Gabe and his family think about the new pregnancy? I already told you what Gabe thought. His family hasn't said anything to me. I don't know if they know. I'm sure they do because we're Facebook friends, but I don't know. Is Lilia excited for a sibling? She will be when the baby gets here. She loves other babies and other kids, so I'm sure she will be. Are you going to move into a bigger apartment for more room for the babies? We have a year lease with this place, so our lease is up next July, like the end of July or beginning of August. And when our lease is up, yes, we are getting a bigger place. As of right now, I know I'm gonna get this question somewhere in here, so I'll just address it now. Where are the babies gonna sleep? Our room, I'm in our room right now, is huge. It's massive. We have 2 chairs. We have like 2 big chairs. We have a rocking chair and we have this huge like couch thing, and we have 2 dressers, and we have like all of our laundry out. Like, we have a huge amount of space. So I co-slept with Lilia for the first 6 months anyway. If I was having 1, I would co-sleep again, but since I'm having 2, we're gonna put 2 bassinets in here, and it will fit with so much extra room. Like, I will have so much room in here even with 2 bassinets. So we're definitely, they're just gonna sleep in here. People were talking about cramming them into Lilia's room, and Lilia, I just want to make this clear, Lilia only sleeps in her room. She plays in the rest of the house. The whole house is baby proofed. She doesn't really play in her room. All she does is sleep. So a lot of people complain about the size of it. All she does is sleep in it, and it fits her crib, and it fits her dresser, and it fits a few toys in there as well. So it's the perfect size for her. Have you found out about Drake's possible child? I already explained that. Would you consider a natural birth with a midwife? I would consider a natural birth. I was actually going to try to have a natural birth, but now with the C-section, or now with the with having twins, I might have to have a planned induction, but I am going to try to avoid a C-section at all costs, unless of course the babies are in danger. But as a lot of you guys know, if a lot of the times to induce someone, they need to use Pitocin, and Pitocin raises your chance of needing an epidural because your contractions are harder and closer together. So I'm definitely gonna try, but with twins, I don't know if it's gonna happen. And like I said, I'm completely 100%, I'm gonna try so hard to have a vaginal birth. How are you going to continue with school and work with a toddler and infants? I'm taking next semester off because I'm due I'm due in the beginning of April, but I'll probably deliver in the end of March. So I'm taking that semester off, and I'm gonna take the following semester off. And then after the babies are a little bit older, I'm gonna go back to school. And until then, I'm gonna take online classes. What was your first reaction when you found out you were pregnant with Lilia? I was terrified, I cried, I was scared, I was excited. I mean, I was just overwhelming emotions, just so many of them. What are your plans for school while pregnant and when the baby gets here? Well, while pregnant right now, I'm in school full time, and I already explained when the baby gets here. Do you have any pets? We have a fish named Jelly Bean. And we had to get rid of our cats, so we don't have any cats, but we have one fish. Is it scary to go through labor? Kind of. It is scary, but once you know what to expect, it kind of makes it a little bit easier. And I always had the mindset, like, I know it's gonna hurt, so there's really nothing to be scared of. I don't know, I'm not really scared of labor. I'm just, it's a scary time because your body doesn't really know what to expect, and every pregnancy and every labor and delivery is different. But yeah, I guess it's scary to an extent. Are you going to try anything different with this labor and delivery? I was, when I was just gonna have one, I was gonna try to go completely natural. Now that I'm having twins, I'm gonna try to go completely natural, and I'm gonna try to not have to have a planned induction, but I'm gonna have to talk to my doctor. We're gonna have to wait until I get further along in the pregnancy to just see all of the circumstances. So I really don't know yet. Have you thought about using a doula? I have, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know. I kind of train, I'm like training Drake to be my own doula or something. I don't know. I just, no, I don't think I'm gonna use a doula. Are you guys going to be moving to a bigger place to accommodate you and your family of 5? But, yes, I already explained that. In a year, we are going to look for a bigger place. Are you or were you at all upset or scared while finding out you were pregnant for the second time? I was terrified. I was very scared. I think I was less scared than I was the first time because I knew kind of what to expect. I knew the next steps and everything. But yes, I was very upset, or not upset, I was scared. And I was just overwhelmed with all of the emotions. And of course now I'm excited, but yes, the first initial, when you see the positive pregnancy test, you're just like, oh my God, especially if it's not planned. How long have you and Drake been together? 9 months. Do you wish that you and Gabe worked out and that you, Gabe, and Lilia would be a happy family? I always wanted to have a nuclear family, you know, like live happily ever after, but the answer to this question would be no, because I'm not gonna settle for anyone, and he was not right for me, and unfortunately I didn't realize that until after we had a kid together. So we did have problems before we had Lilia, so it just carried on until after, and I thought it would get better and it never did. So no, I don't wish we would all be together because it would not be a happy situation for any of us. How are you planning on preparing for Lilia, or preparing Lilia for the new baby? I'm gonna with Lilia, I'm gonna slowly introduce, like, kind of try to explain to her. She's really young. I'm gonna try to explain to her how mommy has a baby in her belly, and when the babies get here, this is gonna happen. When the babies get here, that's gonna happen. And when the babies do get here, I'm gonna include her in every single thing that we do. Like, Lilia, can you get mommy a diaper? Lilia, can you get? I'm gonna teach her how to be a helper. So that's what I'm gonna try to do that, and we'll see how that works out. I know this baby was a surprise, as was Lilia, but since you will now have 3 children, do you think you're going to go ahead and complete your family now? Like, if you wanted to go, if you wanted Ford to go ahead and have the other 2 fairly soon, or will you wait, or will you still be very careful about you not wanting any more children other than these 2 for now, and wait till you have more if you really want them? That's a good question. Now that we're having twins, we're definitely going to wait. We're going to wait a long time. If we do decide that we want another one, I don't know where we're gonna be at that time. It's just gonna depend on our life and how it carries out. So I don't know the answer to that question yet. Can you do more vlogs of Lilia and everything, not just the updates? Yeah. Can you be a partner, or are you one? I am a partner. Do you have the names and mindset for the gender? Yes, I do have the minds. That we do have names picked out. However, we didn't have 2 picked out for each gender, so we just finally agreed on 2 separate names, 2 girl names and 2 boy names, and also our 2 main names for if it's a boy and a girl. And I'm not going to tell you guys until you find out the genders. So yes, we know the names, and I'm not going to tell you until around 18 weeks when we get the gender scan. Do you think you and Drake are going to get married? I hope so. We are planning on it. Are you sure the doctor who told you that it was probably just a fluke that you got pregnant? Oh, are you going to sue the doctor who told you that it was probably just a fluke and that you got pregnant with Lilia on the pill, or that it probably won't happen again? No, I'm not going to sue him. It was my fault for not reading the labels when I was young, so I'm responsible for not reading, and I know he should have told me, a good doctor would have told me, but it's really not his fault. It's really my fault, and I take full responsibility for it. Are you going to a doctor? Your views on abortion. Pro-choice. I'm pro-choice. Abortion, not for me. If it's right for you, I think depending on the circumstances, everyone has different stories, everyone has different views, and in my opinion, it wasn't right for me. And from all the support that I had, it wasn't right for me. But I do not judge people who do. So I'm kind of just neutral on the whole abortion situation. Can you do like a mommy makeup and how you get ready in the morning? I made one a few weeks ago. I don't know if you want to make one again. I guess I can make one when I'm pregnant or something. If you had not gotten pregnant with Lilia, what would you be doing now, and when would you be planning on having your first child? I got pregnant with Lilia at 17. If I didn't get pregnant with her then, I was planning on going to the same college that I'm at now. I was going to stay at MJC. I was going to major in liberal studies, and I probably just would have been in school, just doing everything that I'm doing now except minus the children. And I wasn't planning on having kids until I was about 23 and married. What did your mom think about your tattoo? She hated it. She hates tattoos. At first she flipped, and then she was like, well, at least if you had to get a tattoo, you got a pretty one. So she was mad at first, but then she kind of got over it. Are you making a new channel called Drake and Jess? What is everyone talking about Drake having another baby? I already explained the baby situation. Are you going about the channel? No, I cannot change the name of my channel. If I did, I would have to make a completely new channel and start fresh. So I'm just going to keep the name, and it's just going to be a symbol of my whole entire journey and how my life has changed so much. Do you worry that you have 2 babies from 2 different fathers? Well, now I'm going to have 1 baby from one father and 2 from another. I guess in a way, I mean, I don't worry about it, but I do get, I know people judge me for it, and honestly, I don't let it get to me. So no, I don't worry about it, because I know my life and I know my situation. I know what's best for me, and I know what's best for my children. So no, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, it bothers me because I wish that it didn't happen like that, but yeah, it is what it is. How did everyone find out about the rumors about Drake and his ex-girlfriend? Drake made a video about it on his channel. It's in one of the question and answer videos. You can go watch it if you want to. This person said, so I'm expecting my first child in November, and I was wondering, how did you handle the whole situation? Because right now I'm getting really stressed, and what are your thoughts? I was really stressed. I also had a lot of stress of my relationship with Gabe because we were fighting all the time when I was pregnant with Lilia, and I'm good at hiding that in front of the camera. So I was really stressed, and honestly having a baby at any age is a stressful and overwhelming situation. So you just have to embrace it and try to make the best of everything. Try to see the positive sides of everything. Try not to freak yourself out about labor and delivery. Just try to see like the good side of everything. So that's really all. I mean, having a kid is stressful. There's nothing that you can do to make it not stressful. I mean, you can try to plan ahead. That helps a lot. One thing that helped me a lot was doing research, of knowing what was going to happen with my body, knowing what was going to happen with labor and delivery, and just stuff like that. So I would say that you should research your stuff so you know.